Hey all, so this is my April Fool's level, Press the Button. As you can see from that, there's a P-switch, a load of arrows pointing you away from the P-switch. Now before I show you this level, let me show you the original version of this level. It might give you a few clues as to how not to beat this. Okay, so here we have the original version of the level. Don't press the button. This is kind of evil, it's also kind of funny. I'll show you the level now. So this is what you're faced with. Arrows pointing to the pipe and a P-switch. So naturally you're going to go into the pipe. You see this weird section here that looks very difficult. So you need to remember this level is rated easy. So there's some very difficult clouds there as you saw. I'll give it another try. Okay, that wasn't a bad attempt, but I forgot to spin jump. Okay. Let me tell you something now. This route is impossible. You cannot complete this route. Right at the end, there's an impossible bomb spin part that you can't actually do. So how do you beat the level? Well, that's pretty easy. Yep. All a decoy. Press the P switch, and you've done the level. That's it. Now the amount of people that have been trolled by this level is unbelievable. Let's have a look at the recent players on this level. How many of them could actually beat it? Let's see. Look at this. Quite a few there that just gave up with the level. They did not press the button. They didn't beat the level. As you can see though, most were able to. I'd say about 70%. So about 30%. Oh, look at that. He wasn't able to beat it. Another one there. With a lot of medals. So there we go. Okay, I've shown you that, and now I'm going to show you the new version of the level. It's not quite as easy. So here we go. As you can see, it's very similar to the original level. So as before, let's go in the pipe. Ooh, a slightly different route and a key. So here we go. Okay, that wasn't a bad attempt. I'll give it another go. Okay, I failed there. So now I'm going to find out what happens if I actually hit the P-switch. So here we go. It's telling me not to. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a second. There's no way I can get through that. And I'm dizzy and... Yep. The P-switch is now a troll. So you probably think I have to beat the pipe route. Well, actually, you're wrong. There is another way to beat this level. However, this route is actually possible. It's very, very hard, but it can be completed. And it's definitely not completed by doing that. Right. So at this point, I think I'll show you a clear run of this. This took me about 30 minutes of grinding before I was able to get this clear run. So here we go with that. Okay, so you just saw me beat the route through the pipe. However, there is another way. I'm not going to show you how this can be done the other way. However, I will show you something interesting. There is a random spring in the block here. I will tell you something else. This door does actually lead to the goal. So if I bring the spring through the pipe, does that give you any clues as to how to beat this? Maybe so. Yeah, okay. Let's try bringing the spring a bit further this time. So now I have a few problems. So you can bring the spring with you, it's quite difficult to do. As you saw. Okay, so let's exit out of the course now. And there is another clue if you look at this as well. And you'll work out the level if you download it. So feel free to give this a try yourself. You might work it out, you might not. And I hope you enjoyed.